Hello there, ladies and gents. How we doing? Welcome. We are all set up and ready to go. Let me just actually have slightly. Let's do it about there. Yeah, that's pretty good. That'll be set up there. How we doing? Welcome, Lotions. Welcome everyone on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube watching this. I am the People's Dwarf. We're here for another session of a Trivs at Home, a trivia. That's right. It is a Saturday night here in California, just a little bit past 7. Apologies for a few minutes delay there. I had a couple of things I forgot to set up. We've had quite a busy day, and I ran out of time trying to get a few things set up. So yeah, I realised the backdrop wasn't up yet and that kind of thing. So yeah, we're just running around getting all that sorted in the last couple of minutes. But hopefully we are okay to move forward now. So yeah, that's exciting. But welcome everyone. Good to see you all. Thanks for being here. As I said, I am the People's Dwarf hosting Trivs at Home. Trivs is short for trivia. So, any sort of quiz, trivia, any of that sort of stuff that you guys are interested in, that's what I do. I put these little things together. There's 4 rounds of exciting trivia that we play each Friday and Saturday at 7 o'clock California time, PST. So that's PM, 7 PM. Whatever that time zone is for you guys, wherever you are located in the world. I know it's like 3 or 4 a.m. for the UK. And then, Bag of Lotions accidentally closed out of my browser for trivia, right? So you might see 2 of the same team, but that's alright. And when people do that, that's totally okay. I usually just ask people to throw in like a 1 or something to add to the team name, so then that way I know which one is the current one and I can remove the other one. But if it's okay, it looks fine. There doesn't look like there's any repeat names. We have 5 teams in there at the moment, so that's always exciting. If I think I can actually bring up the screen and show you guys. There we go. That's what we've got at the moment. So those are the teams that are already registered. Mediocre League of Lotions, Mr. Knows It All, Ghost Rodeo, Tigers, and Rabbit. 5 teams already signed in and ready to go, which is great. I love it when there's a few teams already signed in and ready to go. If there are more, then I can just obviously scroll on that and we can keep score updates. But that's the little score screen that I have, so that way everyone can see how they're all doing there. But there we go, good stuff. I'm glad it all worked out for you, Lotions, and anyone else who's, I guess, here playing and signing in. Remember, if you do actually accidentally close your tab or browser or the connection cuts out or something like that, don't stress. Just when you log back into the triviarat.com/trivs at home page, just use the same team name but add a 1 or something next to it, and then that way I know when I'm looking through the scores at the end of each round, I can add on your previous team scores to your current one that you're logged in as, and then it's all a-okay, and I can remove the old one, put them all together so that way it's all in the one team. So don't stress, don't freak out if it happens. You can just let me know in the comments if you like, just like Lotions did there, and that way I know. Hello Evermore, welcome. Thanks for being here. It's good to see you. Pleasure as always. Pleasure as always to see everybody here. Welcome everyone. And I don't know, for those over on Twitch especially, not too long ago, I was able to add, because I got 50 followers. Yeah, 50 followers, alright. I was able to give out VIP statuses to some of you. So for those over on Twitch, Lotions, for example, Evermore, and a few others, Rock Ultra as well, he was the very first, but now I've got a few more to give away, so I've given out some VIP statuses to you guys. So you are my VIPs, VIP in the house, yeah, representing the People's Dwarf, Trivs at Home, and whatever other streams I end up doing. That's pretty much what they're for. So yeah, welcome guys, it's good to see you guys here. I'm glad my VIPs are here, and hopefully those who continue to jump on in will also be rewarded the VIP status. Almost an affiliate status now, guys. Yes, almost there. The average view mark literally is on 3 at the moment, which is like it literally was. It's floating like above 3 and then below 3 and then above 3 and then below. It's sitting right on 3. So hopefully after tonight it bumps up again. It's just the streaming on different days that I need to do. So, because I know I did a couple of just 1 day a week streams, so now I'm back to doing my 2 days a week streams. So hopefully that'll bump it up back to the average of streaming at least 7 days in the month. Affiliate status, that pretty much allows me to start being able to get paid for my streams. Pretty much. Literally, I can get sponsored and paid for my streams. So it opens up that possibility of having that on my streams. So I'll go and upgrade my channel and make it look all nice and fancy. I'll put more effort into, I guess, the other types of game streams and stuff. I'm in the market for actually some new equipment and stuff. I've just bought a new desk yesterday for Black Friday celebrations, which will be arriving sometime next week, towards the end of next week, hopefully. I just looked over there because I have a calendar on the wall, so if you're wondering why I looked over there, there's a calendar just there, so I was checking the date. Yeah, so I'll have a nice shiny desk next week, and I'll be putting some stuff together. Your trivia page isn't allowing you to enter answers. That's because I haven't clicked game on yet. There's no questions. You're not meant to be entering answers just yet, Trav. I mean, I appreciate the fact that you're jumping in there, but, yeah, I haven't clicked game on, so you can't enter your answers just yet. You should just be on the scoreboard page only, because I have not begun the round. And vertical monitors, I have been looking at some of those. They look pretty cool. So it'll be, I'm going to look into, but maybe a vertical monitor? It'll depend. The size of the desk that I'm getting is a 60-inch. I didn't convert that to centimeters for my centimeter friends, and usually I'm centimeter, but because I'm working with inches over here, that's what I've adapted to. But yeah, so 60 inch is going to be the width, so I can fit 2 to 3 monitors on there, which is going to be right. I'm definitely going to have 2. Maybe the third will be the vertical monitor. We'll see. So that'll be pretty rad, having a mad setup with my streams, and I'm going to have my PS4 up here as well, so my game streams can be all hooked up together as well. So it'll be much easier to do that, because I don't like how the PS4, like the share play streams, I don't like that layout and the setup. It doesn't allow for personalization and that kind of thing, so I'm gonna have it set up through OBS like I do here, so I can have my own little like branding on it and do all that fun stuff with it. So that's the plan moving forward from here. So that's what I'm thinking. So yeah, it's very exciting, very exciting. I'm excited. I'm so excited that I'm drinking a beer. No, I always drink a beer for trivia. Well, I drink something. Today is good old Golden Road Melon Cart. Golden Road Melon Cart. This is a bit of a sweeter beer, but it's very nice. Very refreshing. And also, guys, well, I don't know if I'll be able to show it in this stream, because, and it's only just actually, oh, my computer just decided to freeze. Wait a minute. Why are you freezing? Why are you freezing? Uh-oh. Did you freeze there? I'm sorry if it froze. Just I was about to announce news. It froze on me. Why won't you let me announce something? Laptop and trivia stream? Come on, man. Don't be like crashing my vibe, ruining the fun. I hope that didn't just reset the stream. Did that just reset the stream, guys? Did I just have to repost that? Uh-oh. Did it reset? Oh, it did. Welcome to the chat room again. Oh, no. Seems fine now? It's all good? Why am I still lagging? Oh, because I've got to stop having it. Stop it playing over in the other backgrounds as well to begin with. Because that'll sap some of the data. No wonder. No wonder. What was I doing? I had it playing on some of the actual pages in the background. So it was obviously using up a little bit too much of my bandwidth. Come on, I should know better than that. What am I doing? What we got here? Let me close that up. Move that out the way for now. Okay, that'll be better. That should be much better. Close down a little bit. Everything's all good. I can close things down in the back that I'm not using anymore. Got a little bit excited and just started crashing. Wade! Hello, good sir! Mate, over on Facebook. Good to see you, buddy. Sashi Booty. Long time no see, for those who don't know Japanese. Glad it didn't crash. That's good. Sometimes when it freezes on my end, for some reason crashes and then reboots itself. If it didn't reboot itself, rad source, that means we're okay. But welcome, Wade. Good to see ya. Doing some trivia tonight. It's the Shuffle Saturday theme. You haven't played before, so what I need you to do is, you've obviously got the Facebook one open, which is rad. You need to open another tab, and this little scrolly bar over here, triviarat.com/trivsathome, is where you register your team name. So you go into that link, it'll ask you for your team or player name, sign on in, and you'll go to a page that looks a little bit... Whoops, no, I've got the wrong screen up. Can't share that one. Do we have any... Maybe I'll do it on the refresh myself and make sure I haven't been logged out, because that would be awkward. And if we do that, that's what the screen will look like. So we've got teams here at the moment. You will be added to that team if one of those teams aren't you already. And then this will be the corresponding scoreboard. So we can check these after each round when I do the tallying for each score, and then you guys can have score updates as well here, as well as you can obviously look at yourself. So you'll have one tab open for triviarat.com, one tab open for this stream, whether it's on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter. welcome to everyone on whatever platform you're watching on. Thanks for being here, thanks for watching, and thanks for supporting. You guys are super rad, so thank you. But yeah, so that's pretty much how everything works. And also, if you haven't played before, this is the how to play rules. So there we go, team or solo play encouraged. So wherever you are streaming this from, there's a friend with you, family member, or just a buddy or an acquaintance or whatever you is nearby, you can get them involved to play along. 4 rounds of trivia. It includes a multiple choice and picture round. So that's a different variety of rounds throughout the trivia. We have 10 questions each round, 1 point per correct answer. No points lost for any incorrect answers, so I highly encourage guessing. I also enjoy joke answers, and sometimes reward points for joke answers if you make me laugh. And if I share them, and then you guys obviously laugh along as well. So, again, I do appreciate joke answers, and if you do actually have a guess and you get it right, you never know, a couple of extra points for you. Now, we do have breaks between each round as well, so you can stock up on maybe a drink, grab yourself a beer as well, or tea, coffee, water, juice, or you need to use the restroom, go pat a new animal or something like that. And I just said new animal, and in regards to what I was saying before it cut out on me before and got weird, was that we just got a new cat today. Yay! A new kitty! We adopted a new kitty today, so he's a little bit shy. He's actually a little bit outside. We got him maybe about 2 hours ago after everything. So he's been pretty much like shy and hiding in the cat carrier, but he just came out literally before I went live on the stream, and I was like, I can't even play with you, not yet, I'll have to do my stream and come back later. But yeah, I don't think I'll be able to show him this stream, but hopefully by next week when we do the trivia, I can have my little special guest come up and join me so you guys can meet him. So yeah, that'll be exciting. But yeah, I don't think he'll be able to get up in this stream because he's very shy, and we're just kind of like letting him do his own thing, get used to the house, that kind of thing. So yeah, hopefully by next week he'll become more comfortable, and I can introduce you to him. I can bring him up in here, maybe he can hang out. He'll probably walk on my keyboard and end up changing things on the screen, so maybe I'll apologize in advance if that happens. But yeah, so that'll be really exciting. But yeah, new kitty, so that's all cool. But yeah, very, very excited for that, and looking forward to having a new little member of the tribe here. But yeah, so breaks between each round, and question repeats before each break as well. So if you miss any questions, don't stress. There will be a question repeat section at the end of each round, so you can double check answers before submitting them. He can sit on my shoulders. He totally can. He can just chill up here and hang out. So I hopefully will maybe it may take a little more than a week to, get him to do that, but we'll see. That will be my goal, is to make him my little mascot, and he can hang out with me on my stream. Especially when I get my desk as well, because it'll be quite large, so that might be cool, because then he can just hang out on my desk, and then I can just tilt the camera and you guys can say hi, and then he can just be hanging out, chilling and whatnot. So yeah, maybe my little mascot coming right up. That'll be rad sauce. But yeah, very exciting. But yeah, so question repeats before each break. How old is he? He's 5 months. 5 months, so he's still a little bub. He's a tabby cat, I believe. His name is Mocha, Mocha, we've gone with. Yes, for the little emojis, alright. Yeah, so we're very excited, for little Mocha, this cute little cat. Tabby cat, I believe, 5 months, yeah. And he's an adopted cat, so yeah, he's a little bit shy, but, he'll warm up to us. We're good cat people. All the people in this house here and me, and as my family back home know, we are cat people anyway, so we're used to cats. We know how to work with them and love them and make them love us and stuff. So both my parents back home have cats, and we've had cats over the years as well. So yeah, we are cat people. It is all good. We'll give it a good home. So looking forward to that. Exciting news. That was exciting news today. Also changed my first flat tire today. Very first time ever I had to do it. I mean, I think I've had 2 flat tires in my entire life. But I had I don't know if you guys know what it is, but roadside assistance, which is pretty much you get free call outs and stuff, so many a year. And the 2 times that it happened, I just used that because I couldn't be bothered going through my trunk, the boot of the car and getting everything out. And I just thought, I've got that. I'll do it for free. Just chill. So I did that, but yeah, today warranted the fact that I had to do it, so I did, and it was cool, and it was fun, and thank you, Trav, for helping guide me through that. That's alright, he's on here listening and watching. I'm giving him a shout out. He was helping me out, making sure I didn't do anything stupid while I was doing it. So, but yeah, quite an interesting thing. I mean, super easy once you know what to do. I could literally do it all day. It's easy. But just the first time, like, there's literally, like, if you do one or two things incorrectly, it could just be catastrophic. So, yeah. For those of you who've obviously changed tires before, you probably know what I mean. But yeah, so there we go. Enough about my day. Everything's all good. There we are. There he is, saying you're welcome. Good stuff. Good to have you in here. How are we looking at for time? I haven't even checked. We're sitting on 7:24. That's alright. A little bit chatty this time around, but it is okay. So it's a Shuffle Saturday theme tonight. So we have round 1 is general knowledge. Round 2 is about the arts, and it's multiple choice. Round 3 is Zodiac Constellations, picture round. And then round 4, the confidence round, which is an anything and everything question round. So it'll be all sorts of topics and walks of life, but there's some big points up for grabs for that one. So what I'm going to do now is head on over to the trivia app page. Make sure I haven't been logged out myself, because that would be weird. Have to log back in again. Oh, we have a 6th team there. The Quizard of Oz. Welcome, mate. Good to see ya. So 6 teams playing. Lovely, lovely. So what happens now? I'm going to go click on the Game On button. Actually, I can even show you guys now. Because with, like, sharing the stream screen and stuff, you guys can see what I see. So see now, what I'll do, I'll bring it over for you. See that big Game On button up the top? So that's what I push to initialize the Game On. Literally, to start the game. So what happens, especially for those who are new here, those who have obviously been here before know how it works. When I say I click Game On, the trivia app page automatically takes you to an answer submission page. You don't have to load anything, it does it automatically, and then that's where you start entering your answers to submit them. And then when I click stop, that's the obviously at the end of the round, and when the break screen comes up, so that way you can't submit any more answers, and then I'll start marking them, and then we rinse and repeat and do it again. But this is what, when I click on that, that will take you guys to an answer submission page where you'll be able to enter your answers in a little text box. It'll say what question number. You can scroll down to jump to different question numbers as well. I'm not sure if it's available in the first question or after you've answered the first question, but it's just so in case you want to skip a question or come back later, change an answer, something like that, that's what it's there for. And then when you're done, just chill and leave it, and then that's all entered into the system, which is great. Make sure you do submit them. But yeah, a nifty site indeed. Yeah, the trivia I do is really cool. I kept having someone on my Instagram post about this, and I originally thought it was just like a spam, because it just like, it wasn't a very well-worded message to begin with. I was just kind of like, what is this person just like randomly doing? And then it happened a few more times, and then I got it from 1 or 2 others, and I thought, okay, there's a few people doing it. It's not just like the one person. So I had a look, and I thought, oh, this is a pretty nifty site. So I went into it, had a bit of a play around, got used to using it, and then, yeah, had a bit of a play, tested it out, it worked really well. And then, because I was doing the streams and getting a lot more sort of people chiming in, I messaged the guys because we had some limitations on it, and I kind of said what I was doing, and that I was doing streams and that. And he goes, you know what, I'll just give you the full membership, don't worry about paying for it, you're obviously enjoying it, so here you go. So I got a free membership with it, I didn't even have to pay for it. Like, you can do a free version, but then there's like premium benefits, and they just totally added me. So trivia, right? If you guys watching or ever you do watch, thank you so much. You guys are rad, and now I'm showing people how you guys work for a scoring system. So yeah, it's super fun, and you can come up with your own room title, which is obviously what I've done with Trivs at Home. So it's my own web link, doesn't have to change all the time. I was using Google Forms last time. Remember that, for those who have been here a while, with the Google Form link, it was like google.form-79ZQ ! Backwards. Like, it was just random every time, and it just looks so messy. Whereas now, it's a nice, clean, cut web link, and it's the same, so people don't forget it. It's easy to remember. You can even bookmark it. It's totally chill, totally cool. So there you go. But yeah, so that's what I see on my screen. There's other stuff as well, but this is just for the Game On. So when I click that, that's when you guys get taken to your things. So what I'll do now is actually bring up round 1's screen, so that way we know we're in general knowledge, guys. So now that I've done that, I shall click on Game On, which now means you guys should be on the trivia app page, loading into an answer section, which is great. I'm going to start my little stopwatch, so that way we keep track of the time as well, which is totally fine. And, whoops, I've got to bring up my stopwatch. I've got it on world clock. That's alright. Checking different times around the world, why not? How cool is that feature, though? I do like that on the phone. You can just literally type in any city in the world, add it to like a little world clock database, and you can see whatever time it is in any part of the world. Super convenient. Alrighty, so we're starting now. Question number 1 is this. For general knowledge, what is a greiser? interested in? What is a Gricer interested in? Question number 1. What is a Gricer interested in? Oh wow, almost 7:30. Well, I did start a little bit late, but I got excited by chatting because, I mean, I do enjoy a good chat with everybody, so apologies for the delayed start, but we'll get through this nicely. Hopefully we shouldn't go over 8:30. So what is a Gricer interested in? Question number 1. Number 2. Which major horse race is held in Australia on the first Tuesday in November? Which major horse race is held in Australia on the first Tuesday in November? Question number 2 there. Which major horse race is held in Australia on the first Tuesday in November? It was only just a few weeks ago. Just a couple of weeks ago. And it's a very big popular event. And there's a thing that goes for the entire week and a bit, actually. I used to dress up and go to these events back in the day. It was so much fun. So much fun. Loved them. Number 3. In a P2P network, what does the P stand for? You may ask, which P? The first P or the second P? Guess what? They're both the same, so it doesn't matter. You just need to tell me at least one of them. And by telling me at least one of them, you get them both. Look at that. The COVID Cup. Malcolm Bratelic chiming in, mate. Crucial. Oh yeah, did that event actually happen for this? Don't give clues to the only question I will get right. Well, that's true. No one knows, I guess, what it is, but that's a good point. Be careful with it. Remember, no answers in the comments, guys. Otherwise, I have to throw this up there and do that, and we don't want that. But yes, joke answers are okay. Joke answers are okay as long as they're not too obvious. But I do like a good joke answer. We're all here for a good laugh. And it still happened. Oh, dang. That's crazy that it still happened. But Mental Floss, good to see you, by the way. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Hope you're enjoying this trivia. Logged in over on the trivia.com/trivsathome website. That's where we're doing the answer submissions. Question number 4. In the 12 days of Christmas, because you know it is coming up, what did my true love send to me on the 3rd day? The 3rd day. That's right, in the 12 days of Christmas, what did my true love send to me on the 3rd day? On the 3rd day of Christmas, my true love sent to me. Insert a word here. Haha, that rhymed. I have the correct amount of alliterations. No one attended. Oh, okay. Yeah. I figured they may have tried, but yeah, I mean, I would definitely have not gone this year. That would have just been absolutely tragic. Absolutely tragic. Number 5. What is the highest possible bowling score in a game with no strikes? What is the highest possible bowling score in a game with no strikes? Alright, keyword, no strikes. So what is the highest possible score you can get in a game with no strikes? Any bowling fans here? I haven't been to bowling for ages, but it's always good fun with mates. Had a pair of bowling shoes, actually, that I acquired from the bowling place. I say acquired because that's what happened. I acquired them. Yes, I did. I acquired them. This is years ago. So many years ago. When I was young and silly. I'm still youngish and still silly. So not much has changed, I guess. Yeah. You know what bowling shoes are good for? Apart from the fact that they're very uncomfortable, they're amazing to dance in. Because you can just, like, slide on the dance floor. You just, like, Michael Jackson moonwalk everywhere. You can just, like, chill and slide and groove. And they're great. So, bowling shoes are great to dancing. They're just super uncomfortable. So, if you can find a way to combat the uncomfortableness by, like, I don't know, maybe putting band-aids on your ankles and stuff, or, like, padding on the sides, then, boom, if you're going to a nightclub or somewhere where you need to dance, bowling shoes are key. Good fun. I did it once in a league. Oh, there you go, Malcolm. He's confident in his answer. I mean, he's confident already, but confidence rate is until round 4. But I like it. I like the fact that you are confident already. Alright, number 6. Who was the first American president to appear on the cover of People magazine? Who was the first American president to appear on the cover of People magazine? That's right. First one to appear on the cover of People magazine. Guess you gotta think, how old is People magazine? When did they actually decide to put presidents on there? Has it been every president since this president? Or was this like a one and done? Or like what? I don't even know. But that's what you need to tell me. Question number 7. In the restaurant world, what does blue plate special refer to? In the restaurant world, what does blue plate special refer to? How like cool and randomized are these questions? Pretty cool, eh? General knowledge is always a good topic. General knowledge is always good fun. Really do enjoy a good general knowledge themed trips. Alright, question number 8 now. Almost at the end of round 1, guys. Klaxon horns were used on what type of vehicle during World War II? Klaxon horns were used on what type of vehicle during World War II? That's right, interesting titled name there. What is a klaxon horn? I don't know. I just learned the answer to this question today, but I totally forgot to look up what they actually are. So, I know that they're a horn of some type, but like, I didn't actually look up what kind of horn it was. So, klaxon horn were used on what type of vehicle during World War II? Number 9 now. What word is both a computer programming language and a nickname for coffee? What word is both a computer programming language and a nickname for coffee? That's right, I do love my coffee. I'm a huge coffee fan now. I never used to, right up until my mid-20s. I used to hate the smell of it. I didn't like any coffee flavored anything. I was always a tea man. I was a big tea drinker. Loved my tea. I still do love my tea. And then it wasn't until I went to Japan, became a coffee fan, and I haven't looked back. But yeah, what word is both a computer programming language and a nickname for coffee? Number 9. And question number 10. What day is hump day? What day is hump day? Question number 10. Good old hump day. If anyone is in the working field, should know this. Anyone who has worked at all. Even if you're not working now, you would still know the answer to this question. If you've worked at least once in your life, you should know this. I don't think they used it. I don't remember learning this in school. So yeah, it's definitely a work term. Boss Coffee in Japan? Yes, I did, good sir. They were always in vending machines. The Boss type coffee in Japan. So the cold cans or the hot coffees. That's right, you can get cold beverages or hot beverages in vending machines in Japan. And they change it during the season. When it's summer, it's cold coffees. When it's winter, it's hot coffees. In a can. It's so cool. Like, I mean, obviously they got like the really nicer coffees where they actually have beans and stuff and they brew it. Yeah, some of them are. I prefer my coffee a little bit sweeter, not crazy sweet. Like a lot of Japan drinks and stuff are quite sweet, but they do have a lot of like black coffee versions, and they've got like so many variety versions of like coffees and stuff with like just a little bit of milk, heaps of milk, tiny bit of sugar, heaps of sugar. Like, so many varieties. But I did like some of the variations of the Boss coffees in Japan. They were good. And especially when you're like... Because I would be biking a lot. To and from work or catching the trains. And you just stop at a vending machine, grab a coffee, and take it with you while you're either biking or on a train. So, super convenient. It's just the land of convenience. Seriously. Land of convenience. But yeah, Boss Coffee, I like it. I haven't really seen it or got it here. I don't know if it's just Japan exclusive. I probably wouldn't import it, because I wouldn't pay that much to get it over here, but I would definitely have it again when I went to Japan, because I know it's a good brand, so, there's always that. Alright guys, it's the end of round 1, so question repeats coming right up on the screen. They're going to fill up the screen 1 to 5, and then 6 to 10, and then after that we'll come back for a break. The break screen will be up on there. I'll still be here featured on the screen, but I'll be muted, so it's just so I can actually see the chat window in case you guys ask me any questions during the break or have any comments you need me to reply to. I can do so while I'm marking the answers, and then once that break screen changes to the round 1 screen again, we'll come back. It'll be me talking again. We'll go through the answers, have a look at the scoreboard, see how you guys did, and then we'll get into round 2. And then we rinse and repeat for each round until we get to the very end and find out who's going to be some awesome winners for this evening. Alright guys, so question repeats coming right up. We'll be right back. Boom! And just like that, music stops, round one screen is back up, my voice is on, activated, let's get into it. Well done, ladies and gents, round one is tallied up. So, gonna go through the answers right now, so that way you know how you did, and what they were, in case you were curious. And then we'll show the scoreboard before moving into round two. So, let's get into it. Question number one, what is a griser interested in? A griser, they're interested in trains. They are interested in trains. A griser. What is a griser? I didn't actually look it up. You know what? I'll look it up in the break and let you know afterwards after round two. But yeah, I don't even know what a griser is, but they're interested in trains. So there you go. Number two, what major horse race is held in Australia on the first Tuesday in November? That would be the Melbourne Cup. Not the COVID Cup, the Melbourne Cup is what we're looking for number two. Number three, in a P2P network, what does the P stand for? It is not people, it is not person. Although it pretty much does that. It is peer-to-peer network is what the P2P stands for. Peer-to-peer. So people in person are close, but it's peer-to-peer network. That's what we're looking for number three. Number four, in the 12 days of Christmas, what did my true love send to me? 3 French hens on the third day. And someone who put the turtle doves, you were a day early. 2 turtle doves is where turtle doves lies. Number 5. What is the highest possible bowling score in a game with no strikes? That would be 190. 190. And I didn't know this was like a thing for people to try and not get a strike. And I mean, I guess you can. You just obviously don't aim for the center one and go from there. But I don't know. Normally when you try and aim for the center one, and you sometimes get it and sometimes don't. So even trying to play a game and not get a strike, I don't know, maybe the chances are a little bit better, but maybe it's still tricky unless you just gotta ball everything. But trying to get this without getting a strike would be a really tricky game to do, I would imagine. But now that I know that it exists as well, I might even give it a try next time I go bowling, in a year or two, but it's safe again. Number 6, who was the first American president to appear on the cover of People magazine? That would be Gerald Ford. Gerald Ford for number 6. Number 7, in the restaurant world, what does Blue Plate Special refer to? Well, that would be low price specials that change daily. So pretty much daily specials. The daily specials, low price daily specials is what the Blue Plate Special refers to. Klaxon horns were used in what type of vehicle during World War II? It was not a plane, it wasn't a bus, it wasn't a car, it wasn't a train, it was a submarine. Submarines. And a lot of you actually put different vehicles, which was great because they were all in there, but except submarine, it was the one we're looking for number 8. So submarines. What? Submarines have horns? How would that work? It's underwater. I didn't even, so I have to look up these horns. It's interesting to see how it would work. Because how would it work as a horn underwater? I don't know, it just seems like one of those things that, was a weird thing to add. Unless it's a special type of horn that, I don't know, somehow works by radio waves and, smash things. I don't even know. Yeah, I guess so whales know they're coming. Boom! There we go! It's to tell the fish to get out of the way. So it's for very polite submarines. Even though they're in a war, and, they're totally fine with, bombing and shooting other people, but for fish, it's you guys aren't involved. It's just humans. We only care about humans. So beep beep, please move, fishy and turtles and octopuses and whales, dolphins, sharks, get out of my way. I don't want you to get caught in the crossfire. Humans, let's shoot missiles and stuff. But fish and whales, there you go. That's what the klaxon horn is for. I'm not even going to look it up now. That's the knowledge I'm taking, guys. We're going to go with that knowledge, and we're going to try and make it a thing. Everyone's going to be like, klaxon horns. They're yeah, it's so they don't run into whales and fish. We'll just see how far we can go with it. Until someone goes, you guys are clowns. That's not what it is at all. And then that'll be great. We'll eventually learn. But for now, let's go with this. It's for fish. Number 10. What day is hump day? That would be Wednesday, because it's the hump. The middle of the week, the hump. So once you get over that hump of Wednesday, it's smooth sailing to the weekend, which is what we're on now. So there we go. Those are the answers to questions 1 to 10 in round 1. Let's go over now and have a look at the scoreboard. Oop, I don't think I have everyone in because we have a few teams in there. It's going to be hard to try and show everyone. I think I can do it. I've just got to have it at the right lineup. So let me just get that. Okay, there we go. I have it. Boom! There we have the score updates as well. Quizzes, mediocre League of Legends Quizzes of Oz. Someone had to enter their name twice, and whichever one didn't get the score for that round, I removed that version, obviously, because you got points. So, obviously, that's the one you're logged in as. I'm hoping so. If you're not Quizzes of Oz, let me know, and I can just re-log in again, and I'll add those points over. But I'm pretty sure that was the one because those were the ones that had answers submitted for. So there we go. Rabbit, Tigers, Mr. Knows-It-All, I Matey, the Mediocre League of Lotions, Quizzes of Oz, and Ghost Rodeo. Good to see you guys all here. Thanks for tuning in. You guys are right. Let's get into round 2 now. So I'm going to go back over to the Trivia Wrap page and click on New Round because that's right, we're done with round 1. So all those scores are tallied in and kept. I'm going to click on Game On. So now, back on your Trivia Wrap page, you should have a new answer section, which is great. I'm going to load up my little clock stopwatch again, so we can time how long I'll be talking for, no doubt. And let's get right on into it. Question number 1. In nautical folklore, which ship is condemned to sail the seas for all eternity? I skipped a question? Which question did I skip? Oh, did I? Did I skip a question for round 1? Round 1? What question number did I skip? Lotions. Oh, the coffee. I totally did. Yes. Okay. Well, you know what? I can just bring that up nice and quick. What number was that? I totally forgot about that. My apologies. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it was 2. I missed number 9. Sorry guys, well you can still put your answers in for that, but just for this one I'll do the answers for round 1. What word is both a computer programming language and a nickname for coffee? That would be Java. So Java and JavaScript is the long version of the computer programming language, but it's also the short version is just Java. So Java for the nickname for coffee and programming language Java. Java. Thank you, Lotions. Apologies for not getting that one in. But yes, I got that now. I don't know why I skipped 9. I thought I saw 9 on there. I must have seen it over there and thought it was already up, so and there we go. But thank you for that, appreciate that. So yeah, Java was the answer for 9. But let's get back into round 2. Go back to question number 1 now. There we go. Nice and easy. So the nautical folklore, which ship is condemned to sail the seas for all eternity? Is it the Poseidon, the Flying Dutchman, the Black Pearl, or the HMS Destiny? Now for these ones, when you're submitting your answers, you can either use the letter correspondent, you can write the actual answer, or you can write both, the letter correspondent and the answer. If you're like a typist and you like typing lots of letters, by all means, you can go that option. But there's 3 alternatives, that's how, just so I know which one you're choosing for the multiple choice. And this one I encourage guessing, because guys, the answer is somewhere on the screen, even if you don't know, it is there. It is there. Unlike previous rounds or different rounds, you have to guess out of anything. This one, it's on the screen, so you have to guess. Have a guess. If you don't know, you never know. 1 in 4 chance, 25% chance you can get it correct. Alright, question number 2 now. In Greek mythology, Jocasta is the mother of who? Is it Oedipus, Antigone, Eteocles, or Thebes? Did I say all those right? Did I? Greek mythology fans know-it-alls, is that how they're all pronounced? In Greek mythology, Jocasta is the mother of who? Oedipus, Antigone, Eteocles? Eteocles. Alright, now that I'm trying to pronounce them properly or differently, I'm stumbling. And then Thebes. A, B, C, or D. I love it when I haven't looked up how to pronounce certain things and I just have to crack it live. Because that's half the fun. Learning. And then you guys correct me if I'm wrong anyway, which is great. So that's the beautiful thing. I'm just not just giving you guys trivia. You get to teach me sometimes how to pronounce stuff. Number 3 now. Whose autobiography is titled Long Walk to Freedom? Is it Malcolm X, Benjamin Franklin, Andre Agassi, or Nelson Mandela? Whose autobiography is titled Long Walk to Freedom? Malcolm X, Benjamin Franklin, Andre Agassi, or Nelson Mandela? Procrastinate, I thought. That could be one as well. Wait, are you saying that for the title of this autobiography? Or was that for a previous question? Because I know there's about a 10 or 15 second lag on the comments coming through. So apologies about that. Just keep that in mind when you do comment, guys. I will try to remember and keep in like up to date in regards to 10 to 15 seconds ago in relation to something. And also that will end my delayed reply to something too, so don't know why sometimes there's not always a lag, sometimes there is. Question 3. Oh, so you're thinking that's what the title was. Well, someone's a funny man. Malcolm Metallic. Oh no, 2. No, you were thinking 2. Alright, question 2. Good to know. Question number 4. Who wrote The Cat in the Hat and Green Eggs and Ham? Was it Roald Dahl, Dr. Seuss, J.K. Rowling, or Stephen King? Who wrote The Cat in the Hat and Green Eggs and Ham? Roald Dahl, Dr. Seuss, J.K. Rowling, or Stephen King? Number 5. During what war was the Iliad set? The Civil War, World War II, the Trojan War, World War I. During what war was the Iliad set? The Civil War, World War II, the Trojan War, or World War I? Which one do we think, guys? Which one do we think? Question 6 now. In a symphony orchestra, what instrument is played by the concertmaster? Is it the violin, the cello, the drums, or the recorder? In a symphony orchestra, what instrument is played by the concertmaster? Violin, cello, drums, or recorder? Question number 6. That's right, over halfway now for round 2. Question 7. What war provides the background for the book Gone with the Wind? The Civil War, World War II, the Trojan War, or World War I? That's right. Same possible multiple choice questions as the war question 2 questions ago. Is it the same, or did it just happen to coincide that one answer for one was also in the other? I think it's option B. As in what I just said for option B. It may not be option B on there. That was me hypothetically speaking. Don't put B. Or maybe put B. I can't tell you to put B. Why am I saying too many B's? To be or not to be? Silly me. Now I'm stuck on B's. See? See what I mean? Oh, now I'm moved on to C's. A. Now I've gone to A. And D doesn't really work for something. Unless it's like a person. Or you have to have an accent. But I'm not going to do that. Number 8 now. What did Yankee Doodle call the feather on his hat? Was it called spaghetti, penne, macaroni, or cheese? What did Yankee Doodle call the feather on his hat? Spaghetti, penne, macaroni, or cheese? Question number 8. The trivia theme today is Shuffle Saturday. I know it's Sunday, somewhere where some people are, most people are that aren't Americans. So I guess it's Shuffle Saturday or Sunday. It still works because it's the S. Play on the S words and sounds. Question number 9 now. What subject did Miss Sherman teach in the musical Fame? I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna learn how to fly. You know that one. Was it history, French, math, or English? And that's probably why I'm not a a teacher. Stephen Hibbert, welcome over on Facebook, mate. Now, we're not using the comment section to put the answers in. What I need you to do is different tab over on triviarat.com/trivs at home. That's where you submit the answers, good sir. So, no putting some answers in the comments. We go sign up, just go to register your team name. You literally log in with a team name, and you'll be able to submit answers right away. And then that's where you can put them in there. So you don't need to put them in the actual comment section, because we do have some friendly competition here. We've got 7 or however many teams going on at the moment. Steven. I appreciate it, but you don't need to do that. No answers in the comments, buddy. No answers in the comments. And question 10. Who employs Alfred Pennyworth as a butler? Is it Clark Kent, Peter Parker, Lex Luthor, or Bruce Wayne? That's right, who is it? Out of the A, B, C, or D? Remember, no answers in the comments. Hey, Michelle, over on Facebook land as well, mate. How you doing? Good to see you, buddy. Doing some trivia. If you want to play, going to the triviarat.com website, just open up a new tab, triviarat.com/trivs at home. You can sign in with a player name or a team name, and then that's where you can do your answer submissions. Super easy and quick. Super easy and quick. Yeah, so number 10, who employs Alfred Pennyworth as a butler? I'm good, mate. I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you? How are you? Question 10, who employs Alfred Pennyworth as a butler? Clark Kent, Peter Parker, Lex Luthor, or Bruce Wayne? And yes, it has been a long time, Mish. Indeed, it has been quite a long time. COVID, mate. Literally, it's been a long time since I feel like I've seen anybody except the people I live with. It's such a shame. I miss everybody. I miss people. I miss you. I miss my friends. I miss my family. It's like crazy. So this is kind of good because I can still engage with people, which is fun. So good to see you, mate. Good to see you. I appreciate you tuning in. Alright guys, the question repeats are now about to come up. So questions 1 to 5 on the screen, then 6 to 10. Then we'll launch into a break for round 2. Remember to submit your answers over on triviarat.com/trivs at home. All you need to do is enter a player or team name, and then you'll be taken straight into an answer submission section. And you can also see your team scoreboard or player scoreboard and other teams that are also playing today, which is always good fun too. So that's where you do it. No putting the answers in the comments, please. And yeah, good luck, guys. Question repeats coming right up, and then we launch into a break. We'll be back soon. Alrighty guys, and just like that, round 2 answers have been marked. So let's go through the answers now for all of you, and then we're going to show the scoreboard as well. That's right, we're going to have the scoreboard come on up and see how you guys are all doing and comparing against one another. See how you're all doing. Alright, let's go. In nautical folklore, which ship is condemned to sail the seas for all eternity? Well, that would be B, the Flying Dutchman. B, the Flying Dutchman. And there you go, Mish. Yes, I was just answering your questions in regards to the chat. So I've got the chat all integrated and synchronized into this stream using OBS software on my laptop here. So that way all the comments from all the platforms that I'm streaming to, which is Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube, they all pop up here, right above me there. So that way I can see them, I can attend to them, people can communicate with each other, or communicate with me, so that way it's nice and easy, as opposed to having them in different chat windows or in a different screen and being all tricky to try and keep track of. So yeah, just as an easier method of communication, and that way everyone can see and engage with one another. Make some friends on here, get acquainted with one another, because I mean we can't do it in real life at the moment for the most part, so why not do it virtually in a chat form of a trivia stream? Why not? Why not, eh? But yeah, so Flying Dutchman for number 1. Number 2, in Greek mythology, Jocasta is the mother of who? That would be A, Oedipus. Oedipus for number 2 there. Number 3, whose autobiography is titled Long Walk to Freedom? That would be Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela for number 3 there. Number 4, who wrote The Cat in the Hat and Green Eggs and Ham? That would be Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. So another B one there for number 4. Number 5, during what war was the Iliad set? Well, that would be C, the Trojan War. The Trojan War for number 5. Number 6, in a symphony orchestra, what instrument is played by the concertmaster? Well, that would definitely not be the recorder. That was a joke answer, because that was the first instrument I had to play in primary school, and I'm pretty sure nobody in their life, at least as far as I know, or at least anyone I knew that went to school, ever continued playing the recorder when it wasn't compulsory in school. They literally moved on to different instruments. No one continued with the recorder. I don't even know if it's played professionally. Like, is it? Do you guys even know? I'm sure by YouTube it'll Google it. There's probably someone somewhere that does, but like, you totally don't see it in bands or anything anywhere. So like, it was so weird that it's the first instrument you play as a kid in school, and then you just ditch it and move on to like the cooler stuff. So I feel bad for the recorder. You like the sacrifice of instruments. But it was the violin. The answer is violin for number 6. Number 7. What war provides the background for the book Gone with the Wind? For number 7, that would be the Civil War. The Civil War for number 7. Number 8. What did Yankee Doodle call the feather on his hat? He called it macaroni. Macaroni. C for number 8 there. Number 9, what subject does Miss Sherman teach in the musical Fame? It is English. She teaches English. A lot of people said history. I'm pretty sure it's English. If someone can debate that with some evidence, I can give you points for history, because a few people said history, no one said English, but I've got it as English, so I'm pretty sure it's English. But if you have evidence that it's history, then I can go back and edit your points accordingly. Number 10, who employs Alfred Pennyworth as a butler? Well, that would be Alfred, so it's Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne, because Alfred, you know, Batman. Spoiler alert, Batman. Just in case you didn't know, Bruce Wayne, Batman. Yeah, fun fact. Sorry for spoilers if, you know, you've never heard of Batman ever, or seen of anything Batman related. In fact, it can't be a spoiler. If you don't know anything about Batman, then that's on you. That's not on me, that's on you. Alright, so those are all the questions done. Questions done for round 2. So let's go and have a look at the scoreboard now. Let's see if I've got it lined up accordingly. If I do a little bit of a scrolly, it should hopefully get everyone in. Yes, it does. Fantastic. Alright, so there we have it. Tigers has taken the lead on 12.5. I'm Matey on 10. Rabbit on 9. 7.5, League of Lotions. Mediocre. League of Lotions. Mr. Knows It All on 6. Ghost Radio on 2. And the Quizzes of Oz also on 2. So there we go. And if there's another team that gets added in there, I will happily be able to scroll through like I think I just did for you guys anyway, and you got to see. So there we go, guys. Now we're going to move into round 3, which is our picture round. That's right. So there's going to be pictures on the screen, and there's going to be a question about them. You need to tell me what they're about. So I'll go click on the Game On option. If you guys are all signed in on the Trivia App page, go back over to that Trivia App page. Make sure you're signed in to the Trivs at Home link page here to triviarat.com/Trivs at Home. Exactly. Who is Batman? Who is Batman? I'm Batman. You're Batman. Anyone can be Batman. I dressed up as Batman for one of the trivia streams, I believe on Halloween. So there we go. I did do Batman for one of the rounds. I think it's still up on my Twitch channel, maybe. But yeah, there you go. I'm Batman. Or I was Batman. But yes, so triviarat.com/tribs at home for player login and submission for answers. Let's get into it. I'm going to click on Game On now. So you guys on the Trivia page will automatically be taken to the answer selection option. And I know, shock horror. I know, spoiler, I am Batman. But that's okay, I can take the heat. Let's go into question number 1. Starting off with this. Name the Zodiac for the Zodiac Constellations. If you are familiar with Zodiac Constellations, hopefully you'll do well. If not, well, think of it this way, guys. Think of it this... Hey, there's a bat! Good work, Evermore. Yes, see? You did Batman? I did! I dressed up as... I did Batman, I did Jigsaw, I did Chucky, and Chopper. Or did I do... No, I didn't do Chucky. I did Chucky for something else. I don't think I did Chucky. Or maybe I did. Did I do 3 or 4? Do you guys remember? Some of you were here. I did Batman, Jigsaw from the Saw movies. I had a little chopper hat from Japan. Maybe I only did 3. I know I did Chucky for something else for a Halloween thing before that, so I don't know if I still had it on. But yeah, so I did 3. So I had Batman for a costume while I was hosting trivia, so it might still be on my Twitch stream. I have a full Batman costume. It's the one with the implanted muscles and stuff, and the cape and everything. I mean, obviously I don't need the implanted muscles part, but it's just cooler. But yeah, so the whole Halloween thing, I did a couple of different changes. In the break screens, I changed costumes and come back as something else. Jigsaw, though, was really tricky because it had the entire, mask on, and, the eye sockets are really, really tiny, so trying to see all the buttons I need to push to operate the trivia was really tricky, so I kept, looking at the screen and then, looking down and then back up and then down, so, Jigsaw, it wasn't as natural to try and do it. And it got hot. It got real hot in that mask. I think I took it off and just had the hair and stuff coming out for the first one. Good to see you too, man. Really, really good to see you. Thanks for tuning in and hanging out. I'll tell the missus you say hi. We actually, you wouldn't have been here earlier, but we just got a new cat today. We bought a new kitty, a little kitten named Mocha. We adopted it, so it was a little bit shy. I believe they're just out, getting used to it and comfortable now. It was kind of staying in the cat carrier for about 2 hours after we got it, and then he just came out just as I was about to start, so I didn't get a chance to kind of hang out with him. But I know the missus is and stuff, so try being a stormtrooper. Oh mate, don't worry, I've done full costumes before. I mean, you know I have. But yeah, stormtrooper, mate, you doing that stormtrooper costume. By the way, guys, this guy here in the chat, Mish, is an absolute legend. And he has an amazing stormtrooper outfit that he's used and worn and done stuff with, and it's absolutely amazing. But yeah, it's hot as heck. It is hot as heck. Yeah, I can imagine that would be hot as heck. So respect to you, good sir. Respect to you. As a fellow costume person, respect. Why am I not wearing a hat? Because it's off to you. Ha! You like that? I love that line. I love that line. Unless I'm wearing a hat, because it doesn't work. But if I'm not wearing a hat, it's such a cool way to give a compliment, and I like it. So there you go. I just gave you that compliment. Anyway, guys, back to the trivia. Question 2. Name this Zodiac here. So, guys, got a bit excited chatting there. Hope you're okay with the entertainment and the chatting that we're going on here. And yes, more responsibility, but realistically, we probably need it. Not as legend as me. Well, mate, we're both legends. So, we complement each other in a legendary way. Legend, wait for it, dairy. Or legend, I hope you're not lactose intolerant because the next party is dairy. They're not mine. They're from How I Met Your Mother. They're totally Barney Stinson's. Not mine at all. But yeah, number 2, name this Zodiac. So if you know your Zodiacs and Constellations, and by the way, fun fact, there is only 12 constellations? So this is kind of like a multiple choice round, almost. It's just a little more multiple than the previous multiple choice round. Name this Zodiac constellation. For the third one here. I don't know if because I'm not too much into the Zodiacs personally. I know them, but I don't sit there and read them every day or know all the animals exactly or whatever the things to them or the creatures or the symbols, whatever. But maybe the constellation shapes have a likeness to the actual Zodiac itself. I don't know that. I didn't, like, fully check all of them, because like I said, I'm not 100% familiar with them. And remember what they look like. I know what mine is, because, you know, people are like, what's your star sign? Leo. There you go, I'm a Leo, baby. Leo. Lion. Number 4, name the Zodiac. But yeah, see, I don't know if the ships, if they're meant to say the Barney constellation. Yeah, maybe it is the Barney and Friends constellation. Maybe that's what we should do. I should do a round of just the constellations, and you guys come up with your most creative answers, and you get points for your creativity. It'll just be an interpretive constellation round. I was going to say interpretive dance, but not interpretive dance. But yeah, an interpretive constellation round. But yes, legendary indeed. Dairy. Unless you are lactose intolerant, in which case it's not legendary at all. Just legend. Number 5, this one here looks like a sideways V. Oh no, that way, from my head. It looks like a little snake with a pointy head. Is there a snake constellation in the Zodiacs? I don't know. Maybe that's a hint, maybe it's not. As I said, I'm not 100% familiar with them, so they could or could not be a hint. Take them lightly, people, take them lightly. Number 5 there. Halfway through the picture round. Number 6. Do you guys actually, like, look up at the stars at night and check out the constellations? Like, do you know the ones like the Big Dipper, Orion's Belt, and all the rest of them? Do you go up and, like, look at them? Are you guys located in a place that, like, isn't too city lit? So it's, like, really cool to see the stars. Like, are you out in the country or out in the suburbs, which is really quiet? So you got, like, plenty of, like, stars shining in the sky. Loomis! It's the Potter constellation! Yes! From Harry Potter! Harry Potter! It's that one before. I've spotted the Big Dipper before. Hey, lotions! That's awesome! Just once? Or, like, is it, like, have you gone out and been, like, remembered where it is or what it looks like? So, like, whenever you're outside and you're like, hey, Big Dipper, there you are again. Good to see you. Or that way, whichever way it's in. Like, has there only been a couple times you've seen it? Or, like, once and just you haven't bothered since? You're like, who has time to look up? I've looked up once, that was it. Just once. There we go. You've looked up once, I've seen it. Moving on. We see the Southern Star every night. Not. Oh, well, there you go, Mish. Fair enough. The Southern Star every night. Not. Alright, so 8. Number 8 now, almost there. This one looks like a half, almost like an attempted drawn house. Except the floor just came open. Like it does. If that bottom part was like up, that would be like a house. It would look like a basic drawn house. Every night. Hey, Mish. There you go. Well, good. Every night you look at the stars. That's great. I'm glad. They are pretty, especially when there's no clouds and you've got, like, you haven't got city lights, kind of, like, making them super dim and you can't see them. Man, especially in the countryside. Oh my god, they just look amazing. If you can get out to, like, full country, like, no street light areas. Oh, amazingness. So good. Number 9. This one here is just literally, this is a connect the dots. Do you guys remember doing connect the dots as kids? Or maybe you do them even still as an adult. And you got, like, I know they have adult ones and they're, like, really intricate and, like, super large and, like, thousands of numbers. I used to love doing them as a kid. Word searches and connect the dots. Those were my puzzle jams that I used to enjoy doing. Loved them. Always good fun. This one here looks like the start of a connect the dot. It's an unfinished Zodiac or constellation. Maybe. And number 10, it looks like a J. It looks like a fancy J. Look at that. The little curve, little like flare at the top, like a bam, look at me. Notice me. Notice me, I'm the constellation with a jazz hand hat. That's what it is. It looks like it's like a little curved J, then just bam, jazz hands. And it's a J. Is this the jazz hand constellation? If it's not, it should be. When we go through the answers and we find out what this one is, maybe these people are like jazz-handed related peoples. I don't know. Maybe. Alright guys, that's the end of round 3, Zodiac constellations. I hope you guys did well and knew a few of them. Remember, if not, you could have guessed. There was a 1 in 12 you can guess. each one of those. Not as best odds as the 1 in 4 previous multiple choice round, but even still, maybe you do know a little bit of the Zodiac constellation signs, so hopefully you may have done well. If not, question repeats coming right up, so you can double check just in case you want to throw in some last second or last minute answers. Then once that break screen comes up, I will close the answer submissions for round 3, mark your answers, we'll come back and find out what the answers actually are. Be right back, guys. Alright guys, round 3 has been marked. A little bit easier to mark because I have more just in like the one little screen section, so I don't have to like scroll through and check different answers and stuff like that, so they're nice and easy for the picture round because I just put the answers there. Nice and easy. Let's go through them now and find out. By the way, some funny answers in there that got some half points as rewards because I laughed, so thank you for that. Alrighty, Zodiac Constellations. Name the first one that looks like a strange looking kind of triangle thing here. Well, I guess it's more than triangle because it's different sides and angles. But it is Capricorn. Number 1 is Capricorn. For that one there. Number 2, this one here with a lot of different lines and sparks and stars and all the rest of it is Gemini. Gemini for number 2. Number 3, I actually gave a hint in this one by telling everyone what my star sign was. I said Leo. That's because it is. It's a Leo. And I guess this kind of looks like a lion. You can see its feet, it's got the body, and then its head rearing up. It doesn't have like a lion's mane, but it looks like it could look like a lion. So that's why I was talking about maybe they look like something. I was trying to give a hint and also mentioning that I was a Leo. So there you go. Number 4, this one here is Sagittarius. I don't know what's going on here. It's just a whole bunch of like lines and symbols and stuff drawn together, but hey, if it works. Sagittarius for number 4. Number 5 here is a Pisces. This one, I believe someone said looks like a snake. I agree, it very much does look like a snake. So job well done with that one. I like the fact that you said that. And number 6, this one here, we're kind of getting less and less in the detailed version of these constellations and how they look like. Number 6 is Cancer there. Cancer for number 6. Number 7 looks like some pliers. Or like plier handles with like a pitchfork on the end of it, just ready to like snip or grab something. So it's kind of like some pliers for number 7. That would be Taurus. Oh, maybe they're horns. It's meant to be the horns of the bull because it's a Taurus and Taurus is a bull. Is that what it is? I don't know. I just put that together then. I got a little bit excited because I was thinking, yeah, like 2 tweezers. And then I thought Taurus and I was like, oh, it's like horns. I don't know. I'm just making this up as I go. Maybe they are hints. This could be really cool. And if not, we're figuring it out. Number 8 is that one that looks like a house that opened up the floor is a Libra. Libra for number 8. Number 9, I think this is where someone said, are they even trying anymore with the constellations? I agree, this looks very lazy and slack. People who are Aries, I'm sorry on behalf of whoever drew your constellation. It's like they were overdrawing the constellation. They're just like, let's just stop. I'm like, let's just go grab a beer. I'm done with today. We'll just leave it at that. Like, that's what they stopped at. It was really like, I don't know, Aries, I feel sorry. Because then, all of a sudden after Aries, you got this fancy one with the jazz hands and the fancy J-looking thing. So this one looks cool. This one is Scorpio. Scorpio. Oh man, I'm sorry, Lotions. Well, you gotta go speak to your Aries constellation representative and be like, oi, listen. I just did my mate's trivia, and we went through the constellations. And by the way, you have to talk with an Aussie accent, because that's what I'm doing. And I just went and did my mate's trivia, and we had a look at the Zodiac constellations, and some of them are really pretty, really detailed, got some cool shapes and designs going on. And then I saw Aries, which is mine, and I was very thoroughly disappointed. I wish to speak to the designer and get a new design done ASAP. I'll even help, because realistically, anyone could help and draw better than just a curved line. I mean, even if you have no artistic skills, you could probably still help them out. So, yeah, go in and speak to your local Zodiac constellation representative and get that changed. Do it! Lotions, I believe in you! Why not? Give it a shot. I don't know who you'd call about that. Local council. Just start doing the ring arounds and see what happens. But yes, Scorpio for number 10 is the answer there. So there we go, guys. Job well done. We're going to have a look at the scores now. Let's see. Oh, I haven't got everyone up on the screen because I've scrolled too far up. Let's see if I've got everyone in there now. Almost. It's just a little bit. Okay, let's see. Slightly go a little bit up again. Alright, fantastic. We have a look. Boom, there's the scores. Rabbit took a big head there, because he's quite the Zodiac sign, what's the word I'm looking for? Enthusiast. He likes them. He's into them. So he did well that round. Tigers as well, not too bad. I'm Matey, the Mediocre League of Lotions as well. Mr. Knows It All, Ghost Radio, and Quizzes of Oz as well. Good to see you guys doing it. You're doing okay? We're in round 3 now, which means we're about to head into our final round. Round 4, which is our 10 random questions confidence round. The way it works is like this, for those who have never played before. It is 10 random questions, and you're going to rank your answers for each of these questions from 10 to 1. Using the numbers 10 to 1. 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest. So 10 being most confident, 1 being least confident. And the points for this particular round are given based on the ranked numbers for your answers. So say whatever you put for question number 7 and you're like, you know what, I'm 100% confident, I'm putting 10 here. If you are correct, you'll get 10 points just for that answer alone. However, just remember you can only use each rank number once. So, once you've used 10, the next confident number that you can use is a 9, then an 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, all the way down to 1. If you add all those numbers together, you get 55, and that is the maximum amount of points you can earn just in this round alone. Hence why we save it to the end, hence why it's a game-changing round, hence why anyone is still in it. Literally, whoever's in the bottom place could seriously come and take it home if they do well in this round. And Bag of Lotions, I'm glad you're going to look into changing that constellation. Get like a graphic designer friend and be like, hey, listen, I reckon we can just absolutely dominate this. And then all you have to do is just find people that love constellations. Zodiacs. And then round up your Aries friends. Dude, you can get like a mob. You can do a protest in the streets. Get them like redesigned. Let's just go for it. Mate, sky is the limit. And speaking of the sky is the limit, that's what the constellations are meant to be. So it makes sense that sky is the limit, and that's the term I just used. So there you go. I didn't even mean it. As I was saying it, I was like, hey, this is related, because that's where the constellations are, up there. Alright, so that's how we do with the confidence round. I'm going to head on over 2, game on. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Sometimes my rants are quite hilarious and they all connect in some weird way, and I love it when they do because my eyes just light up halfway through and they're like, oh my god, I can run with this. Oh my god, I can take it here. This is hilarious. I didn't even mean it. And it's great fun. But yes, alright, game on for the final round of Trivs at Homes. Shuffle Saturday here for the, I believe, last Saturday of November. Guys, next month's December. What even is that? What even? 2020 is almost done. 2020, almost done. Thank God for that. Thank anything for that. Just thank anything that it's almost done. Because what a crazy, bizarre year this has been. Alright, let's get on into it now. Question number 1. What is a Virgul? A Virgul. Virgul? Virgul? Virgul. What is a Virgul? Question number 1. I don't know. What is a Virgul? A Virgul? I'm trying to pronounce it at what I think it is pronounced like. What is a Virgil or Virgul? You'll find out when we go through the answers, or you already know. And then you get points for getting it correct. Bang on. Now remember when you submit your answers, guys, this time around, put your answer in the text box, then put like a space or a dash or an underscore, and then put your rank number. So that way I know what rank number you're using for each answer, so when they're correct, I know how to correctly reward you with the points you deserve, okay? And also, don't try and think, oh, you know, I can just use 10, 9, 8, 10, 9, 8, 8, 9, 10 or something. And Jeremy went, no. No, I could literally scroll through every answer that everyone's submitted and see which ones they've done. So, no trying to cheat me. I can see every single one that you put in. If you do that, you don't get any points at all, okay? So, play it fun. And if you do that, then there's no confidence included. That's why it's beautiful about the confidence round. Because you've got to, like, be really confident in some of your answers. And that's part of the game. Makes it fun. It's a different theme of this round. Number 2. What number is represented by X in Roman numerals? This one should be relatively easy. This one should, you know, maybe get your highest rank number if you know it. Because it's a very easy, most common one. Isn't it? I believe you will all get this. I have faith in all of you. All of my people. I'm the people's dwarf. All of my people. You guys are my people. And I am your dwarf. That's pretty much what it is. I'm the people's dwarf. It's a cool title. I got it from radio show hosts back in Melbourne. Absolute legendary guys. Hamish and Andy. Because they were the people show. And I was a regular special guest on their show. And that's what they dubbed me. And I loved it. And I've kept that title ever since. So thank you, Hamish and Andy. You guys are legends. If you do ever, for some reason, watch this stream, because you guys are crazy, stupid, famous in Australia, but you guys are rad, and thank you. Number 3. What nationality is actor Anthony Hopkins? What nationality is actor Anthony Hopkins? Anthony Hopkins, amazing actor. One of my favourite actors to watch on screen. Pretty much him and Johnny Depp. Anything they're in, I'll pretty much watch it. I'll just be like, yep, I don't even care what it is, I'll watch it. I just love both of those two as actors. I think they're amazing to watch. And I watch them. And I enjoy them. I don't think there's a bad film either of those two have done. Or at least that I've seen. But his nationality. Tell me what that is. Number 4. Who was the first person to break the sound barrier? Who was the first person to break the sound barrier? Number 4. Who was the first person to break the sound barrier? So again, we've got a little bit over time, but we've had a little bit of fun with this one, so hope you guys are okay with that. Saturdays always go maybe a little bit over, a little more chatty, a little more engaging. Number 5. Which ocean does the Congo River empty into? Which ocean does the Congo River empty into? Congo River. Congo. It empties into an ocean. Which ocean is that? Again, kind of a multiple choice, because there's only so many oceans. So if you don't know, you could totally have a guess at the oceans that you do know. For this one. Number 6. What Agatha Christie novel was made up of 2 parts? England and Egypt. What Agatha Christie novel was made up of 2 parts? England and Egypt. Remember, these are 10 random questions, so they're going to come from books, history, geography, entertainment, colours, animals, anything. Television shows, I don't even know. Well, I do, because I entered them, but I'm just saying that because I don't want to, spoiler, come out. So, hence, a little more random, but that's why there's bigger points. This round really tests your trivia knowledge. Number 7, in which European city are the headquarters of OPEC? In which European city are the headquarters of OPEC? Remember, the key word is city. City, not country. City. In which European city are the headquarters of OPEC? OPEC. What does that stand for? I don't even know. One Piece Epic Customers. I don't know. I just said One Piece because I'm a big fan of the anime. Right, Legends? I know you are too. And everyone else in One Piece fans, there you go. Maybe it's a sub thing of that over in Europe. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Number 8 now. Which amendment to the US Constitution deals with income tax? So there's so many amendments of the Constitution. That's me. I'm an OPEC. There you are. I knew you would chime in when I mentioned that. Good man. I love doing shout-outs and references to people. My people in this stream. There you go. Lotions, good man. You are an OPEC. A One Piece epic customer. Good man. Me too. I love me some One Piece. Which amendment to the US Constitution deals with the income tax? So remember, it's in regards to, like, the numbered amendments. So, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, however many there are. Pick a number, and you might get lucky. Number 9. What can you sit on that has a pommel, cantle, and a flap? What can you sit on that has a pommel, cantle, and flap? What has those 3 things that you can sit on? A pommel, a cantle, and a flap. One more question, guys, and I'm almost done. Oh man, these beers, as great as they are, they make me gassy. Like burp gassy. Whereas when I drink the whiskey, it's just kind of chill. That's alright, it's the last beer of this kind anyway. Number 10, in the traditional song, what did the children dance around on a cold and frosty morning? In the traditional song, what did the children dance around on a cold and frosty morning? I think of like traditional songs and when children are dancing around, the lyrics are on a cold and frosty morning. It's not like your radio pop song, by the way. In the traditional song, what did the children dance around on a cold and frosty morning? Question number 10. Alright guys, that is the end of round 4 now, which means question repeats as well. So you can go through, start putting your confidence numbered answers in the corresponding question submissions, or question answer submissions. So that way you know you got them all tallied up and putting the right numbers in. And you can double check them here as the question repeats come up on the screen. Once the break zone comes up, I will close the answer submissions and start marking. Then we're going to find out who tonight's winner is. And that's right, going home with the title of Trips at Home Champion of Shuffle Saturdays, the last Saturday of November. So there we go, guys. We'll be back soon after this break. Alrighty guys, we are back. Thank you for your patience. It takes a little bit longer to mark the final round's answers because I've got to add up in regards to the rank number points that you give each answer as well. So it's a little bit more math, but again, triviarats.com representing there. It's added a feature that I didn't notice the first time I was using it that allows you to add accumulative points to certain answers if you like, as opposed to going down and manually doing it, which is what I used to do. Now when people throw an answer on there, instead of just being rewarded 1 point, you've got a little plus and minus, and I can just tap that however many times in regards to your rank points each time. Super easy, super convenient, and a lot more efficient. So again, Trivia Rat, you guys rock. Thank you again. If you do ever watch this, I'm giving you a shout out. You guys are rad. Super fun. Thank you guys. Alright, let's go through the answers nice and quick now so we can figure out what things are. What is a Virgil or a Virgil? You know what it is? It's the slash and the vertical bar on your keyboard. It's, you know, the backslash or the front slash, and then the little vertical bar. That's what it is. It's called a Virgil. A Virgil. That's what they're called. So on your little keyboard, if you look down, mine's above my enter key. So it's got the little vertical bar and the slash on it. That's what a Virgil is. That's what it is. So now you guys know. Every time you look at your keyboard now and you type that in, you'd be like, silly Virgil. I didn't know what you were and you cost me points in the trivia game. That's okay. Number 2, what number is represented by X in the Roman numerals? You all used it as your rank number as well. It is indeed 10. So you all got 10 points there. Well done. Yay! Job well done. Number 3, what nationality is actor Anthony Hopkins? He's Welsh. He is Welsh. Anthony Hopkins is Welsh for number 3 there. Number 4, who was the first person to break the sound barrier? Someone messaged me and said I wanted to put Sonic the Hedgehog. That should have been a great answer. So yes, that would have been great. You would have got maybe half a point as a joke point answer there. So there you go. But who was the first person to break it? It was Chuck Yeager. Chuck Yeager for number 4 there. Number 5, what ocean or which ocean does the Congo River empty into? That would be the Atlantic Ocean. The Atlantic Ocean for number 5 there. Number 6, what did Agatha Christie novel was made up of 2 parts? England and Egypt. Well, that would be Death on the Nile or Murder on the Nile. Murder on the Nile, Death on the Nile is what the book or novel was for number 6. Number 7, in which European city... I forgot the Roman numerals question. No, I didn't. I said 10. You all put 10 for the answer. You put 10 and I said that's what the rank number was that you used as well. Did that not come up? Did I forget to do it? What number is represented by X in Roman numerals? You guys put your rank number as the answer as well with it. You all got 10 for it because it is 10. So yeah, 10 is the representative for Roman numerals. I swear I went over this. I did that. I remember saying that spiel because I had it all set up for it. All good. I appreciate it. Maybe it didn't come through, so that's okay. I did say I said it. All good. Maybe you just missed it. That's fine. I do appreciate double checking anyway, and I just wanted to make sure that it didn't, like, I don't know, my stream didn't mess up or something like that, so that's also good to know. But there we go. Which European city are the headquarters of OPEC? It is in Vienna. Vienna in the European city is OPEC. OPEC for number 7 is Vienna. Number 8, which amendment to the US Constitution deals with the income tax? That is the 16th Amendment. The 16th Amendment. I know, there's so many amendments that I should have put it within a range of stuff. Even if I did 5 either way, I still don't think anyone got close enough anyway. So, next time I'll do something like that for this, because I kind of forgot how many amendments there were. I don't even know, really, but I know there's a fair few. Number 9, what can you sit on that has a pommel, cantle, and a flap? That would be a saddle. A saddle. For when you ride a horse and stuff. A saddle has a pommel, cantle, and a flap. For number 9. And number 10, in the traditional song, what did the children dance around on a cold and frosty morning? That would be the mulberry bush. The mulberry bush. You guys have the song down? And around the mulberry bush. Yeah, the mulberry bush on a cold and frosty morning. I think that's how it goes. Is that the tune? Did I get it right? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I don't know. I was just singing it that way because that's the tune that came in my head. But now that we've done all that, guys, now that we've done all that, what I can do now is bring up the scores for tonight. So, drum roll. I don't know, that's coming through. Oh, yeah, it is. It's coming up on the sound thing. Before we announce tonight's winners, thank you guys so much, all of you, for playing. It's good to see you all. Thank you for being here. Let's get into the scores. It looks like this. Ghost Radio on 10, followed by the Quizzes of Oz on 12, Mr. Knows It All on 18. Then we have the Mediocre League of Lotions, 21 points, followed by I Matey in 3rd place, 37 points. Then we have Tigers on 40.5, with the winning title. And you know what? If I scroll up a little bit and do it like that, there's actually a little trophy screen. So the top 3 actually have a little trophy screen like that. Rabbit takes the gold trophy tonight on 44 points. There you go. Look at that. Trivia, right? Another little bonus thing they have there. So Rabbit, gold trophy there for first place on 44. Tiger, second place. And I'm 80 in third. Thank you guys. You guys were right. I hope you guys enjoyed the Shuffle Saturday trivia session. You guys have been amazing. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I've been the People's Dwarf. You guys have been rad, of course. Oh, music too loud. Hold on, music. We'll get into that dancing in a second. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in and playing along. It's been great. You guys have been great. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are new and watching this and enjoyed it, make sure you click on the follow and subscribe options and likes for whichever platform you're watching this on, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, or Twitch. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You've been rad. If you know anyone that likes trivia and you think would enjoy this, feel free to recommend my page to them, especially my Twitch one, because I'm almost at affiliate status, which is good fun. So I'm going to be primarily trying to focus on that as well. But yeah, you guys have been awesome. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll catch you next week for another exciting session of Trivs at Home. Stay safe, take care guys, be good to one another, and yeah, have a great week. And hopefully next week you get to meet my little kitty, my little cat. That's right, yeah, little kitty. Gonna go out on a dance number. Ready? Dance with me.